Good morning, everybody, and welcome to TJK Network. My name is Tyler Kazerzak, and we welcome you to Pequannock Girls Lacrosse, featuring the visiting Walsh Academy Vikings versus your Pequannock Golden Panthers. Walsh coming off a 12-10 victory at Millburn, and that'll be their first win of the season as they'll enter this game with a 1-5 record. Pequannock Girls Lacrosse will be coming off a win against West Milford, and that was on April 17th. We covered that game. It was a final score of 14-6, and Pequannock will be entering this game with a record of 4-2. And I just like to, announce all the, and just talk about all the support and appreciation and concern about the unfortunate accident that happened yesterday. Of course, it was a tough ordeal to go through as the Pequannock softball team was going to get their first broadcast, but unfortunately, that didn't happen. But I'm glad to be uninjured and okay from the car accident, but I'm glad that everyone reached out and ensured I was okay. And I'm very lucky to be here today, back in action, following that event. So I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. But anyways, we got a game to play, so let's see if Pequannock can secure the victory. Also, on the other station, the boys lacrosse team will be playing at Wayne Valley. So be sure to tune into that if you would like to watch the boys game.
How you doing?
This is a little dry right there.
I brought a
Oh, you brought a towel. Okay. Right. You're at that core. That's what I'll say if they say it. So I think our and then if anything, I can stay if they want me to do. They want me to see that shit. But our projection is that he has to be cleared to do another rehab, if that's possible. And if not, he has to if not, he has to have every day a nurse come into his home, which they do that. So,
Here we are getting ready as we get underway here. Let's go over our starting goaltenders. In the crease for Pequannock, number 19, Sam Roccaiola. Entering this game with a .327 save percentage, 8.25 goals against average, and a save average of 4.
Go, Ruby!
On the other side, number 99, Laurel Hamilton will be starting for the Villa Walsh Vikings. And here we go with the opening draw. And here we go. Pequannock able to win this one here. Emily Ziegler with the ball here. Ziegler gets over to Teresa Iorio. Now Sophia Teresi. Now back to Teresa Iorio. Now behind the net to Ruby Smith. Ruby Smith gets in front, and she scores! Ruby Smith gets Pequannock on the board. And Pequannock leads 1-0. Ruby Smith from behind the net is able to get in front there and pass the traffic and starts off our scoring for the Panthers.
if I'm warm, you must be cooking. You must be cooking. It won't get ruined here.
Loose ball. And Bill Walsh will now start. Bill Walsh trying to get a quick response. Behind the net. To the side. Now over to Isa Pizzo. And now Sophia Kearns. Sophia Kearns trying to get through traffic. And that ball goes right past the crease and is taken behind. And a shot. And they will tally this one up with a tie. It is now 1-1. With Villa Walsh responding quickly.
I'm one of those people who negative no. No, I follow the rules. They didn't put them in just to break them. Holy moly. I didn't think it was going to be so much.
Dominique Dygos wins the draw for the Panthers. And now Dominique Dygos gives it to Emily Ziegler. Emily Ziegler with a shot. And we're going to have a whistle here, as I believe she was blocked in front. So Pequannock looks to set up here and try to take back the lead. Here we go. And Ziegler takes the shot and scores. Pequannock back with the lead 2-1.
And humidity. Yeah. Come on,
Ball loose from that drive. And Caitlin Ziegler gets it for Pequannock. Caitlin Ziegler with traffic trying to get through it, and she does. Caitlin Ziegler will have to take this one back a bit. And she'll hand this one off to Dominic Dygos, who gets this ball knocked out. And Pequannock will get an opportunity to set up as Dominic Dygos was hit from a little physical contact, which is not allowed in girls lacrosse. Dominic Dygos with a shot, and this one goes over the net and out of bounds. Ruby Smith tries to take a shot from the side, and that one was brought away. But Pequannock able to hold this one on here. With Teresa Iorio. Now back to Ruby Smith. Ruby Smith at the side. Hands it off to Emily Ziegler. Who's blocked up front. She'll hand it off to Caitlin Ziegler. And now Dominique Dygos. Now Cam Corvo with it. Now over to Sophia Teresi. Ball loose in front. Sophia Teresi able to recover. And that ball's knocked away again. Emily Ziegler trying to poke at it. Sophia Teresi able to win that ball back for the Panthers, and she hands this one off to Dygos. Cam Corvo with it. Now Caitlin Ziegler rushing in. Traffic in front. Hands it off to Emily Ziegler. Emily Ziegler looking for some room. Emily Ziegler takes the shot and scores! Pequannock takes the lead 3-1. Emily Ziegler's second goal of today's game.
We all said the same thing. We all have our winter gear on.
So I feel like you. I'm wearing that for a pair of pants. I made up for it.
That means something. That means you have to close the mouth.
And that draw will result in Phil Walsh's ball by the officials. Sophia Kearns hands this one over to Izapizzo. Izapizzo back to Kearns. Kearns with a shot. And that one is saved by Sam Roccaiola. And that one goes out of bounds, but Phil Walsh bring this one back into play, and we'll continue. Pequannock with the ball now. And they'll take this one out. Pequannock rush it in. And a shot. And that one is saved by Laurel Hamilton. Loose ball, and Pequannock wins it back. Teresa Iorio gives this one over to Emily Ziegler. And that ball will go loose, but Sarah Robinson recovers. Sarah Robinson to Caitlin Ziegler. Now Ruby Smith. Now Dominic Dygos gives it to Sophia Teresi. Now back to Teresa Iorio. Teresa looking for some room. That ball is knocked away, but she's able to recover. Now Emily Ziegler. Now Sophia Teresi.
Anthony's got nothing to do. Let's take it down there.
Now back to Teresa Iorio. And she'll get checked right there, and Pequannock gets a chance to set up. Teresa Iorio with a shot, and she scores! Teresa Iorio extends Pequannock's lead by 3. It is now 4-1 Pequannock. Pequannock wins the draw. Dominique Dygos with it. Dominique Dygos gets over to Teresa Iorio. Now to Sophia Teresi along the side. Sophia Teresi hands this one to Ruby Smith. Ruby Smith to Cam Corvo. Now Emily Ziegler with it. Emily Ziegler loses footing and gives it to Teresa Iorio. And now Caitlin Ziegler. And Caitlin Ziegler was stick checked, so Pequannock setting up here. Caitlin Ziegler gets it, or tries to get to Emily Ziegler, but that ball was loose, so Teresa Iorio recovered it and handed it off to Cam Corvo. Now back to Teresa Iorio, and now Emily Ziegler with it again. Caitlin Ziegler. And she's also stick checked. So Pequannock remains with the ball. Caitlin Ziegler rushing in, and she's also hit again, so Pequannock back with another save opportunity with Caitlin Ziegler getting that shot, and she scores! Caitlin Ziegler makes it 5-1. With Pequannock leading now by 4. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout called. Here we are, coming out the timeout. Pequannock up, 5-1.
One minute, this is his club? What's the new fast? Oh, tennis fast. Not rod and whatever. I was gonna say, I think I know that girl.
That's good. How are you?
Pequannock wins the straw.
Hello.
And Pequannock will hold on with the possession.
All right. You better take this off before you sit down.
With Dominique Dygos on it. Now to Ruby Smith. Now behind the net, Sophia Teresi. Now Ruby Smith back with it. And Dominique Dygos gets it to Sarah Robinson. Back to Dominique Dygos. And that shot is saved by Laurel Hamilton.
Come on. Get down there. Okay, Samantha, this is you.
Now Phil Walsh bringing this one over. Looking to
They're down the other court.
try to get some response going here as they're down by 4. Sophia Kearns with it. She gives us one over to Gigi Longo. Now behind the net. This one's brought to the side. Pequannock able to hold this one off, and this one's passed to Sophia Kearns. And a shot from a nice setup, and Phil Walsh gets a response. It is 5-2. Caitlin Ziegler able to get that loose ball for Pequannock to win this draw. Caitlin Ziegler still rushing in. Gets over to Cam Corvo. Now Emily Ziegler to Sophia Teresi. Now Ruby Smith. And that ball is loose, and Phil Walsh recovers it. Phil Walsh still on the rush. And a shot. And they score. It is now 5-3. Pequannock still leading by 2. Loose ball recovered by Phil Walsh. Forced a rush right there. And they were able to get a nice setup there and bring this game back within 2. With 1:18 to go in the first, it is a 2-goal game. Pequannock wins the draw. Caitlin Ziegler on it. Now Emily Ziegler. With a shot, and that one is saved by Laurel Hamilton. Loose ball. And it goes out of bounds. It will be a Villa Walsh ball.
Come on, block her out. No. Come on now.
Ball knocked loose and recovered by Cam Corvo, but it's taken back. And Phil Walsh setting up, and they'll make this a one-goal game. Pequannock was up 5-1, but Villa Walsh has climbed themselves back into this game, and they're now only trailing by 1. It is 5-4.
Let's go, White.
Pequannock wins the draw. Kaylin Ziegler with it. And that'll end off our first quarter as the horn sounds. And we will end off with Pequannock leading by 1, 5-4. Stay tuned as the second quarter will begin shortly.
Yeah, you can't see. You want your jacket?
Yeah, I'll put it in
Your DK. Am I saying your girlfriend's last name right?
It's Ross Sile.
Yeah, I'll say the C's.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
That was like kind of funny. He's like, nobody saw me. I'm like, there's probably cameras everywhere. Oh, I think I'm gonna do it this.
How to dress? What is going on?
Here we are getting ready for the second quarter. Pequannock up 5-4. They were up 5-1, but Villa Walsh has gotten themselves back in the game and is now 5-4. Pequannock looking in the second quarter to re-extend their lead even further. Villa Walsh wins the draw. So Villa Walsh looking to get set up here and try to look for the game time goal. Villa Walsh shutting in front of the net of Sam Rasaiola. And a shot, and that one Goes off the ground and wide. And a block up front will result in Phil Walsh getting a chance to set up here.
Come on, Samantha.
And Phil Walsh ties this game.
Nice save. Oh, it did.
And we are now even at 5-5. Phil Walsh with a big resurgence in the late half of the first quarter and into this second quarter. And Pequannock wins the draw. Dominique Dagos on it. Dominique Dagos gets it over to Teresa Iorio. Now Sophia Teresi. Now back to Teresa Iorio. And a shot. Saved by Laurel Hamilton. Laurel Hamilton plays this one over to Kayla Castellano. Phil Walsh. Covers that ball that got loose. Now behind the net with Skylar Pella. As she hands this one off to the side here. Kern's back with it. Kern's back with it. And they'll take the shot and score. And that'll be Sophia Kearns, who will give Villa Walsh the lead 6-5.
That was a perfect shot. Perfect. Wrong one, but perfect.
It's been all Villa Walsh since the remaining minutes of the first and off the start of the second quarter here. And Pequannock able to win this draw and try to get themselves back in it. Caitlin Zegler with it. Now, Sarah Robinson. Dominique Dagos. To Emily Zegler, and now Teresa Iorio. Sophia Teresi with it. Sophia Teresi. Locked in front. And she gets a chance to tie this game up. Sophia Teresi. And she'll take the shot. It will go in the net, but there will be a whistle right there. And they will reattempt. Here we go. Sophia Teresi with a shot, and she scores! Sophia Teresi ties the game back up for Pequannock. It is now 6-6. Pequannock wins the draw with Dominique Dagos on it.
Nice.
Pequannock. We're going to get something going here. Behind the net. Sophia Teresi. Now Caitlin Ziegler. Now Cam Corvo. Gets it to Teresa Iorio. And a defensive play by Bill Walsh, but Pequannock gets this ball back here. So Bill Walsh turns that ball back over to Pequannock in the zone, their own zone. And now Pequannock with a chance on the rush here, as I believe there was an illegal block or check while Pequannock was scrambling for that ball. So Pequannock with a chance here. Caitlin Ziegler with it. Ball knocked loose again. Caitlin Ziegler with an opportunity. And that shot makes it behind the net. And she scores. Caitlin Ziegler gets Pequannock the lead again at 7-6.
All I know is I threw it in the net. where I put.
With 7 minutes to go in the second. Pequannock back at the lead. Loose ball, and Caitlin Ziegler gets it from the draw. Caitlin Ziegler. Battle for that ball, and Pequannock with a chance here. Sophia Teresi, who got tied up there, gets a chance for Pequannock to set up here. Sophia Teresi, and she was also tied up again, so Pequannock getting another chance here. Sophia Teresi with a shot, and that one is saved by Laurel Hamilton. Pequannock still able to hold on in the offense here. So Pequannock looks to try to extend her lead by 2. Caitlin Ziegler. Over to Emily Ziegler. Emily Ziegler blocked in front. She'll give it to Caitlin Ziegler, who is also blocked, looking for some room. She'll get it over to Dominique Dagos. And she'll go around the net and give it to Sarah Robinson. Now back to Dominique Dagos. Dominique Dagos with a shot, and she scores! Off the ground and in. Dominique Dagos extends this lead by 2 for Pequannock. It is 8-6. With 5 left in the second. So here we go. Pequannock leads by 2 now.
Get prepared.
Ball loose. And lands into the hands of Villa Walsh. Gigi Longo with it. Gigi Longo rushing in. She gets it to Sophia Kearns. Now over to Nadia Hindesnot. Behind the net. Tries to set up in front. And Phil Walsh will get a chance to set up here as that ball was stick checked out of Nadia P's hands. Shot. And that one is saved by Sam Rasayola.
Get it right. Go ahead, you're good. Help her out, girl.
Trying to get this one out here. Zoe Wisner
Good, good. Go.
gets it to Dominique Dygos. Now, Teresa Ioro walked in front with traffic, so she'll give this one to Sophia Teresi. Ruby Smith behind the net. Gets it over to Sophia Teresi, also behind the net. Sophia Teresi to Teresa Iorio. Emily Zegler waving her way through traffic. She'll hand this one off back to Teresa Iorio. And now Caitlin Zegler. And that ball is stick checked out of Caitlin Zegler's hands. Caitlin Zegler with a shot. And that one is saved by Laurel Hamilton. Phil Walsh bringing this one back.
Defense.
But Walsh not able to hold on to this ball as it's knocked away loose. And now Grace Fisher recovers it for the Panthers. And she'll get it out
Good girl.
to Sarah Robinson. Now Dominique Dygos with it. Dominique Dygos loses it in front. She gets it over to Sarah Robinson. Now Teresa Iorio gives it back to Dominique Dygos, and that shot is saved by Laurel Hamilton. Laurel Hamilton still with it. Laurel Hamilton leaving her net. 1:25 to go in the first half of this game. And a good play at center by Pequannock. They're able to knock this ball loose. And now Pequannock back on offense. Ruby Smith. Now Sophia Teresi gets it to Cam Corvo with a shot, and she scores! Cam Corvo, it is now 9-6. Pequannock takes the lead by 3. Great setup. Man, what a great pass right there. Cam Corvo open in front of the net. And Pequannock with 56 seconds to go in second, they lead by 3.
More than fine.
Bill Walsh wins his draw. And Gigi Longo Bringing this one in. Tries to get it to Nadia P. Now it's back to Gigi Longo.
Come on, defense. Just keep going. We got 23 seconds.
At the side,
Stay strong, defense.
Sophia Kearns.
Defense. Hold her up. Hold
15
her.
seconds to go.
Good job, girls. Good job, Wade.
Pequannock trying to hold off
Go on, defense.
the remainder of this first half.
That's it. Hold her up. Hold her up. Defense.
3 seconds to go. Pequannock not able to hold it off as right on the buzzer. Villa Walsh makes it 9-7. Great effort by Pequannock to try to hold this one off, but right on that last second, Villa Walsh was able to bring the game back within 2, and that'll do it. So, we'll be now going into our 10-minute halftime intermission here on TJK Network. You are watching Villa Walsh versus Pequannock. Pequannock leads 9-7. My name is Tyler Kazarzak on TJK Network. We will see you shortly for the second half. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, everybody, to TJK Network as we get ready for our second half of the game with the third quarter underway shortly. Pequannock currently leads 9-7. Walsh getting the last goal to end off our first half, right at the last second. Pequannock looks to continue on with their score, and also at 11, the boys' lacrosse game at Wayne Valley will be starting.
Amelia was put in the hospital. She put herself in the hospital a week ago, let's call it. From her Whipple surgery, they do something from the pancreas up through here. The scar tissue went and was strangling her esophagus. Her opening of her esophagus was the size of a dime. So they had to go in and shave, I guess, or cut.
And here we go.
All of the, what do you call it? Scar tissue.
Phil Walsh now bringing this one in.
Now, Samantha, come on.
And Phil Walsh shoots that one wide while entering. Also, I'd like to mention there was a goaltending change going into this second half, as Jake Roby just makes a save, as we're about to mention who's in the net now. So Jake Roby will take over for the second half of this game.
With her hands pissed off. Oh, yeah, that's my girl. On the left with her arms crossed, pissed off. Yes, that's her.
Ruby Smith to Sarah Robinson. Now Dominique Digos. Now Teresa Iorio. Teresa Iorio is checked and will result in Pequannock getting a rushing opportunity. Teresa Iorio takes a shot and scores! Teresa Iorio gives Pequannock the 3-goal lead. It is 10-7. Ball is loose from that draw, and Clark trying to get it, and they will. That was Emily Ziegler, who will now kick off the offense for the Panthers. Emily Ziegler gives it to Caitlin Ziegler. Now back to Teresa Iorio. Now Sophia Teresi. Now Dominique Digos to Ruby Smith. Emily Ziegler with it. Emily Ziegler trying to find her way around the defense, but she'll have to hand this one off, and Cam Corvo now with it. Now Teresa Iorio with it. Had that ball checked out of her hands. And Teresa Iorio with a chance. And that shot is saved by Laurel Hamilton. So Pequannock now needing to go on defense here. As Walsh brings this one behind the net. Gigi Longo. And this one off to Kayla Castellano, who took the shot. And it will now be 10-8. So Kayla Castellano makes it a 2-goal game.
Oh, that's right. You went to a place for photos, right?
Ball loose from the draw. And Pequannock wins it with Emily Ziegler on it. Caitlin Ziegler with it. With a shot. And she scores! Caitlin Ziegler makes it 11-8. Also, Dominic Dagos right at the face-off circle. Took a pretty good hit, but she seems to be all right. She was a little slow to get up while Pequannock was on the rush there, but she's all good as she wins the face-off for Pequannock and gets it to Emily Ziegler. And Ziegler to Teresa Iorio. Takes this one to Caitlin Ziegler. And I believe Caitlin Ziegler was blocked. Or stick checked. So, Pequannock with the chance here to set up. Emily Ziegler gets it to Cam Corvo and a shot, and she scores! Cam Corvo. It is now 12-8.
Let's go, White!
Walsh able to battle and win this draw here. Sophia Kearns.
Defense! Come on, White!
Now at the side. And now behind the net. Gigi Longo. And a pass in front of the net was not good as that ball got loose and Pequannock's defense was able to recover it. So now Pequannock takes this one out of their own defensive zone. Grace Vischer hands it out to Emily Ziegler at center. And now Caitlin Ziegler to Teresa Iorio. And she's tied up there. And Pequannock with a chance here to make it 13-8. Teresa Iorio with a shot. She scores! Teresa Iorio. It is now 13-8.
fine jacket on.
And roll down and put on.
Dominic Dygos did win that draw. And the officials will call that as it was stick checked out of her hands.
Come on, let's go.
Sarah Robinson. Over to Teresa Iorio. Now Sophia Teresi. Now Ruby Smith. And a shot by Ziegler will go in the back of the net, but it won't count. But Pequannock with another chance. And we Ziegler with a shot. That one is saved by Laurel Hamilton. .5:25 to go in the third.
Defense.
Sophia Kearns. Sophia Kearns still with it. And a good setup right there, and Phil Walsh with a response. 13-9.
What are you doing today? I don't really know. Looking for a job? I've been looking. Nature Civilian. They haven't called me yet, no.
I don't know if they're still looking. I don't know if it's your interest, but the Wayne one.
Oh, yeah. I don't really know.
They're always looking for,
Watch your back.
not necessarily.
Dominic Dygos
Just to be in the pool area.
gets it over to Emily Ziegler. And Ziegler to Sophia Teresi, who tries to battle for it. And it will be a Villa Walsh ball.
There you go, White. Come on, White. Yes.
Pequannock able to get this ball back. And now Pequannock.
Come on, Ruben. Let's go.
With a shot. And that one is saved by Laurel Hamilton. Pequannock still on a rush. With 3:22 to go in the third, Villa Walsh will get this ball from it going out of bounds on a failed pass.
Nice job, White.
Villa Walsh not able to hold on to this. Pequannock takes it back with Ruby Smith on it.
All right. Wasn't great, but it got it.
Emily Ziegler with it. Now Sarah Robinson with it. Teresa Iorio. Now to Sophia Teresi. And this one is passed over to Dominic Dygos. Dominic Dygos Steering away through traffic and a shot! And she scores! Dominique Digos makes it 14-9.
Wow. Come on, White. Defense! Come on, defense!
Bill Walsh trying to respond quickly. This one goes wide.
Come on, defense! That's it, good D! Come on, get it close, get it close, get it close! Come on, White!
Bill Walsh.
What's that?
With a chance to set up. And Bill Walsh finds the back of the net and makes it 14-10.
Where you pushing?
1:13 to go in the third. It's a 4-goal game. Pequannock leading.
Come on, come on, come on!
So the boys lacrosse game right now currently has a broken feed, so it has not started yet. So if you guys are wondering what's going on with it, we're trying to get it up, but their live stream has not started yet, so nothing we can do in our part, unfortunately. Sophia Teresi gets it over to Ruby Smith.
You're not allowed to,
Ruby Smith to Cam Corvo. And she's tied up there.
day before, and then around noon you start.
Ball's loose.
Stay on her, that's it, White!
And it will be Villa Walsh ball. And Dominic Gagos lays a check. So Villa Walsh continues on the rush still.
Defense! Get it!
Villa Walsh
Get it! Woo!
will not be able to connect on the offense, and Pequannock holds off to finish off this third quarter with 1 more to go. So Pequannock, after 3 quarters, leads 14-10.
The pills are they didn't have the pills when I was in it. But the pills are still strength to the gallon. Like orange, they're like orange soda. Like a gallon. I never finished it. They're like, you have to do that. And I'm like, I got there and I'm like, I'm gonna tell you now, I'm 2 bottles short of finishing it. 2 bottles short? Because it was like those small, like the little ones. Right. Okay. I couldn't do it. I was in prison. Huh? I was in prison. Yeah, right. That's such a thing. I'm like, you know what? I'm a pill. Yeah, then it. Yeah, it is a big pill. But the thing is, then you're just drinking water.
Right.
Then you're drinking water, not sweet stuff.
So that's why I was like, you know what? They're offering me a pill.
Yeah, that's right. Sort of tastes like that Pedialyte. Super sweet.
Salty, sugary.
Yeah, it's all good. 10.
45.
And then 10.
There we are, getting ready for the fourth quarter.
Where did you go? Natural you did go to that doctor that you went to the river. Oh, right. Oh, but that doctor did. But it's still NJ, the whole group. They're all over.
And good news is the boys lacrosse feed is working now. It did. Sorry if it started a little late. We tried to fix it, and Wayne Valley ended up putting it on their YouTube feed, so we were able to switch that one over real quick. So if you guys want to tune into the boys lacrosse game, it is all set and ready to go. Apologize for the late start. I was all Wayne Valley's feed getting messed up. But it's there if you guys need to watch it. Teresa Iorio. To Sophia Teresi. Now Dominique Digos. Cam Corbo. Caitlin Zegler. Emily Zegler to Teresa Iorio. Cam Corbo with it. Now Ruby Smith. Caitlin Zegler. Back to Teresa Iorio. Now Emily Zegler. Cam Corbo. Caitlin Zegler back to Cam Corbo. Now back to Caitlin Zegler. Caitlin Zegler. Traffic in front. Caitlin Zegler finds a way through in a shot and she scores. Caitlin Zegler makes it 15-10.
Oh, look at that view. Woo. Seems like long game, doesn't it?
It's a lot of goals.
Is that why?
Yeah, they stop it every time.
Oh, got it. Got it. The clock.
Loose ball from the face-off. Caitlin Zegler able to get it, and she is knocked over there.
No. That was a push. A yellow card. Yoo-hoo. Yellow card. That's for 2 minutes and you only have 10. That's good for us if we can score.
Emily Zegler. Got over to Sarah Robinson. Now Dominique Digos with it from Ruby Smith. And that ball got loose, and Ruby Smith recovered it. And Pequannock will remain with the possession as that ball trickled out of the zone. And Grace Fisher tried to recover it. Grace Fisher with it, and a shot. And it's saved by Laurel Hamilton. 9:38 to go in the fourth. Ball loose. Pequannock still with it. Grace Fisher gets it over to Teresa Iorio. Ball loose. Ruby Smith trying to battle for it. And Ruby Smith will get it for Pequannock. Ruby Smith is now with Caitlin Ziegler, who gets it to Sarah Robinson. Emily Ziegler, and now Teresa Iorio. Ruby Smith is behind the net to Dominique Dygos. And now Emily Ziegler with it. Caitlin Ziegler with a bunch of traffic in front. Looks for some room. Caitlin Ziegler will have to take this one back. And Caitlin Ziegler rushing in still with no room.
Oh, she's in it? Yeah, but now it's down again. But she's down again. No, then there's one out now. Oh, just 1 minute. Right, 1 minute out. I didn't realize that from the
Pequannock still on the offense here. Looking to get set up. Sarah Robinson. Now, Sophia Teresi with a move. And that one is knocked away from her. And Sophia Teresi with a chance on offense. Sophia Teresi is knocked down. And she'll get another try to take a shot. Sophia Teresi with a shot. And that one is saved by Laurel Hamilton.
All right, defense.
6:55 to go in the fourth. That ball is knocked away loose, and Cam Corvo recovers it for the Panthers. Sarah Robinson with it. Now Dominique Dygos rushing in with a shot, and she scores! Dominique Dygos. It is 16-10. And we're going to have a timeout here.
No.
What was it? Not bad. You mean next? Wow. No, I'm just saying. Right now, we're gonna win. Come on, we can win. Because my son is at the farmhouse in Walsh, and I'm not very close, but he's 7 hours away. So I will stay.
Oh, they rented. I wasn't sure if it was
Nope.
I'm gonna watch the news tonight.
Here we are, coming out of this timeout. Pequannock leads by 6, 16 to 10.
That's the.
Sam Rasaiola started this game initially
And who ran?
and played 2 halves, or I should not 2 halves, excuse me, 2 quarters. Played the first half of the game. And Jake Mary Roby took over for the second.
Yeah, but who was the dumb home runner?
Sam Rasaiola will be credited with the win, as Pequannock was winning going into halftime, which is how the goaltending change in rules work, which we can always explain if there's another timeout.
That's totally.
Emily Ziegler. Looking for some room. Also, Pequannock taking a lot less action, as they're just trying to waste off some time here. To Iorio, to Digos. Emily Ziegler to Cam Corvo. Emily Ziegler back to Cam Corvo. Cam Corvo with a shot, and she scores! Cam Corvo does it again. It is 17 to 10.
Probably not, but you never say never. Come on, White. White, get it, White. Good shit.
Battle for that one on the draw, and Pequannock wins it. 5:20 to go. Pequannock leading by 7. Emily Ziegler. Brings it behind the net. Now to Iorio. And now Sarah Robinson with it. Sarah Robinson hands it off to Emily Ziegler. Emily Ziegler with a shot. It will go in the net, but the whistle was blown dead before it went in. But Emily Ziegler, I believe, will get an opportunity on the shot, and she will. So Emily Ziegler with it. Shot, and she scores! Emily Ziegler. It's 18 to 10. Bill Walsh
Come on, defense.
rushing in with a shot, and they score. Bill Walsh makes it 18-11, and that was Sophia Kearns who rushed right in and got that quick response goal.
Come on, White. There you go, White.
Pequannock wins this draw and will now go back on offense. Caitlin Ziegler rushing in, and she scores! Caitlin Ziegler. It is now 19-11.
Real good, Alan. Fine, you're at, I'm at a lacrosse game. I'm against my granddaughter. But, how you do? No, no, hold on. We got that. And it's getting awful hot out here now that the sun's out. Yeah, really. It was really cool. Whoa, go,
And
go!
loose ball makes its way
Yeah, it was cool this way. I have a sweat
to Grace Vischer for Pequannock,
long sleeve, long
as that one goes out of bounds.
coming out. We're cooking here, but we don't have too much on.
But Bill Walsh will
So, all right. Everything's all right. Okay.
have the ball for them to go on offense with 3:15 to go on the clock.
They didn't say anything when you go to therapy?
Ball knocked away loose. Scramble for it.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Okay.
Bill Walsh still with it.
Put the pressure on. Come on. Defense.
Bill Walsh with a shot. Saved by Jake Mary Roby.
Nice save.
Pequannock bringing this one in. Olivia Cribbs had it, but it was knocked away from her. And she'll now get a chance for Pequannock to set up here. Teresa Iorio from Ava Heinold. Ball loose and recovered by Jocelyn Maselli. Teresa Iorio gets it over to Ava Heinold, and that shot was saved by Laurel Hamilton. Grace Vischer tried to stick check that one away. But of course it will still be a Villa Walsh ball as they'll take this one in. Less than a minute to go with 50 seconds left on the clock. And Villa Walsh with a goal. That was number 43, who is unlisted on our roster. So with 47 to go, Bill Walsh responds. It's 19-12. Bill Walsh wins that draw. Rushing in. And they'll score again. Sophia Kearns. 19-13 with 36 to go on the clock.
Come on, White. Get that ball down this way. And play it. Oh,
Another draw one
defense. Come on, White. Stay on her.
with 30 seconds to go. Bill Walsh won the draw and brought this one in. .22 to go. Bill Walsh with a chance to set up here. The ball is knocked away, but Bill Walsh recovers it. And a shot. And they score again with 15 on the clock. It's now 19-14.
It'd be real good if they get the ball now. Right, exactly. She's so fast.
Go White.
She's so fast.
Another
Defense!
draw one by Bill Walsh. 5 left on the clock.
Come on, defense!
And that'll do it.
Good job, White. Oh,
Pequannock with the victory.
who's gonna be the Are you driving? For what? Are you picking up Samantha or waiting for her?
Samantha's got to stay for all of the next game.
And that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. So Pequannock will take the win with a final score of 19-14. And Pequannock will advance to a record of 5-2. And Bill Walsh will continue to struggle and will fall down to a 1-6 record. So that'll do it, folks, here on TJK Network. If you guys want to tune into the JV game, that will be on the Extra station, which will be starting shortly. And if you want to tune into the boys' feeds, the boys' varsity feed is currently on right now on TJK Network 2. And their JV game will also be on the third station following their varsity game. So once again, 19-14, your final score, Pequannock with the win. My name is Tyler Kasterzak here on TJK Network. We hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Peace out.